Oh yeah, you have to love that tune, right? Especially when that second logo appears, right? And as you just saw, a namco game. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my new Let's Play for this channel. I am the Gaming Paul Wolfang, and welcome to Klonoa Door to Phantomile for the PlayStation 1. This game was remade for the Nintendo Wii and unfortunately didn't do well because remakes for all of his games were scheduled, but since the remake for the first one didn't sold out, well, it's unfortunate we didn't get anything. So I'm going to play the original one, and I hope you love it. Klonoa Door to Phantomile. What can I say about this game? I love it. But there's a lot of things I love about this game. First of all, the aesthetics is really cute, which, well, platforming back in the day was considered to be cute characters, and considered it was Namco, well, fuck, it was natural. What? Why this character? Um, well, I really like this character for what it looks like, but I cannot know what the heck he is. Anyway, this description for the uh, how do you call it? The description for the intro is quite interesting, and is like a homage to uh, the original Legend of Zelda games, where you were going to see it's like a dream, but the things we see in this game are quite the different thing, and when you see it, you're going to know it's really freaking. Uh, well, I don't want to spoil it, so I'm going to show you first. It's strange. Sometimes I can remember my dreams, so I'm sure I saw them. Where do these dreams go? But I remember this one dream as clearly as if I were reflected in a mirror. Yeah, the emphasis of this game is dreams, and I don't understand the name of Klonoa. Well, in fact, I don't understand what is Klonoa, but in Japanese, or maybe in Japan, his name is Kase no Klonoa, meaning Klonoa on the winds. Just like how Kirby is Hoshi no Kirby, which is Kirby of the Stars. But anyway, we see that the plot in this point is that Klonoa is strolling through the forest and he finds a strange ring that fell from the sky. I don't know how you will go and see that without the help of an adult, but anyway, we see this strange creature. His name is Hupo, and in the first game, I don't really like Hupo. And now, just like in the Zelda games, we see that darkness itself invade our, our world, and I have to say the renders used in this story mode are really well done. Okay, why is Klonoa of the wind? Well, maybe it's because of the place they live. It's actually called Wind Village. And just as the name says, the village has one windmill. Yep, now we're going to start properly this game. And unfortunately, by the time this game came out, the graphics were not that remarkable, but for a platforming game, there's not much you could ask for. In fact, it's really perfect. And as you just heard, this game doesn't have proper voice acting. In fact, the whole series itself is remarkable for the use of some made-up language. that is really interesting because, well, you making up a language has to be the most tedious thing in the world because not all the characters talk in the same manner. Now, Klonoa's main way of fighting is using Hypo as some energy bullet which you can use to inflate your enemies and shooting them in the left and right. But as you just saw, I can actually can throw them in the background and even in the front. Quite a neat mechanic. And don't let yourself get deceived. If you see it in the background and it's moving, you actually can go there in a more linear way. Because you see that windmill, we actually have to go there. And in the background you saw that waterfall with those stone structures, actually you pass through them. You're going to see once we get there. I am sorry I'm not going to imitate so much of the voices because I'm not so much of a voice actor. In fact, I sucked at voice acting. As you just saw, I popped a bubble which contained a person. In each stage there's 6 villagers that you have to rescue. Why do you have to? Well, there's a completion bonus in the end, and if you get all of them, well, I better show you before, after the story because, well, that's a post-game thing. Anyway, we are coming here next for a cutscene. And again, I don't want to spoil you these silly dialogues, but anyway, it's just the thing. Halt! Who goes there? Here, up here. Yeah, about that. I'm going to talk about this. Is that this game design was the reverse of Donkey Kong Country. Is that is 2D models in a 3D space, while in Donkey Kong Country was 2D spaces with 3D model. Anyway, here is Valoo. He is constructing this tower for the diva Lephis. Well, you don't know much about her, but she's going to be a key role in the whole game. And I hope you're ready for when that time comes, because we only see her at the end of this part and in the end of the whole story. Pretty much, she's just the kidnapped princess, but not so much because you don't interact with her at all. Anyway, I have to get going. And yes, this game actually made a lot of sequels. Well, not direct sequels because there's only one sequel of this game in the PlayStation 2, and the rest of the other ones, I think there's one in the Wonders one from Sega, and the other, well, the rest, which are 3, were in the Game Boy Advance. And only one, the final one, I mean, was Japan exclusive, which is unfortunate because wow, that was some game. I will eventually play it here, even if it's, well, in Japanese. But anyway, moving on. Remember what I told you at the beginning, that you were going to be in the windmill? Well, here we are. And this is the 5th villager that you rescue. Something nice you see after the stage is that the villagers you rescue start to play a beautiful song, and the more villagers you get, the longer the song gets. Ow! And this is the main problem of the controls of Klonoa. He has Barrowfit. For some reason, when you abruptly stop, he either trips away, not like much, but anyway, he will slide sometimes, and this is a multiplier fairy. It will multiply your the quantity of your crystals you get, and well, it works a lot. I'm sorry, I'm stuttering a lot. Anyway, I think this is the yes, and each stage is here in this game is called Vision. So let's hear it out. Yeah, it's not so much just the first 6. And not to spoil it too much, but there are 66 villagers in all of those places. And each world, you can say, is confined of 2 visions. Anyway, vision number 2, the Diva and the Dark Spirit. Pretty neat to think that all these rails are actually part of the incoming stage. And come here, you little fucker. Unfortunately, this fairy is not very abusable because, well, the places all the time is placed. That was redundant. Anyway, all the places she's going to be are not very convenient to get all the crystals, while the double effect is in the work. So yeah, get ready. Ah, fuck. Get ready to me messing around with that fairy. And something remarkable again about this game is the use of some really neat music. Second villager, and watch out because yeah, there's times where ouch, yeah, fucker. As you just saw, Klonoa's invincibility frames are really minimal. Anyway, we are in this part, and remember what I told you? These rails are part of the stage. Let's keep on going. It's really interesting to see the music of the stage actually increases depending on the speed of the cart. Come on. And following the trend of Super Mario, each 100 crystals you get is 1 life. And those clocks, what are they? They are checkpoints. You better start popping them up all the time, because either this game is not challenging, like you get in a game over, aside from the bonus content, but you're going to die sometimes. Oh, a heart. I don't remember if I have to go this way or the other way. Let's try it out. There is this third villager. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, I really have to go that way, aren't I think. Anyway, it's not so much. If I just get lost, I can go back the majority of the time. There are places with no return, so I have to keep an eye out. Ah, yeah, actually, these places are too interconnected. Now, this giant enemy that are actually called the moose. Don't ask me why. Cannot be destroyed or be grabbed, so you better watch out. God damn it, I messed it up. Anyway, I got all the crystals and get the 4th villager. And we get out of here. And yeah, this whole part is completely connected because you fall down here and you go to the principal path. See? Ah, shit. Oh, fuck. Well, so long, fucker. Oh, I need one of these guys. Nah. You have to pop every single one of these bubbles because, well, there's something that a villager is hidden in there. So, it wasn't in here, but you cannot worry enough. I think this is the final stretch of the whole place. Yeah, I think so. And you better not trust too much those air currents because sometimes, oh boy, can actually fuck it up. Okay, you can go down or you can go up. The choice is yours and yours alone because there's sometimes in that optional path there's a villager that you have to rescue or some extra goodies. And this time there was a villager. Oh fuck. Well, you sometimes miss. And I actually get a life. Yes, those coins are actually extra lives. And I have to say I like the old counter machine aesthetic of the whole place. Take the one, shut it down in the wall, and it falls. No checkpoint, and I think this is the final part. Nothing much to say about this part, and final villager. I got him. Well, and this is alive. I played the first time this game was in, I think, fuck, in 2001. And yes, this is the final stretch of the part. We finally reached Bell Hill. Why did you shut me out? Oh, what the hell is that voice? Joker. I'm honored, Garius, your darkness. Well, shit. Lefis is the diva we heard about. Yep. She was the one that crashed the spaceship all the way into the beginning. I cannot allow you to save the world with your silly song of river. Keep that phrase in your mind. There's no need for regard. I shall imprison you in darkness and destroy the world. And yes, this is the main villain. His name is Garius. And this is his henchman, Joker. Well, his name is Joker actually, but there's one mistranslation here. In fact, I don't know why this happens because they mistook the name Joker and not Garius, because in the pronunciation they say Gary. I think the name would have been the most silliest villain name ever. And remember that pendant as well, because you are the one that finds it. And god damn it, I know I don't want to spoil it because oh boy. Anyway, this part here is almost done because we have a boss fight. Yes, each second vision here is actually a boss fight. Holy shit, way to travel, dude. Come on, my little mice. Actually, what the heck is Klonoa? It's kind of a cat slash bunny. Anyway, I see that we have a little intruder. Well, I have to deal with you. Oh my kids, they don't have manners. Yeah, I don't know how to voice act this guy because, well, he's silly yet a little bit of creepy. And this is the boss. His name is Rongo Longo. Yeah, I don't think too much about the names of this game because all of them are silly. Except Garius, I actually kind of like this name. You have to attack the back of this enemy because, well, that's the only weakness. You shoot it from the front and it just bounces back. Doesn't hurt you, but anyway. Ah, fuck. Well, I missed. The fuck were you doing? Okay, watch out. Ah, yes, I remember this move. Too late. Anyway, wait for it to pass you, and so long, fucker. Just one more hit. There's one attack that he actually does, aside from this rainbow wave, It's this one. It creates actually a earthquake that follows you all the way. But unfortunately he has vitamin and we are done. Vision 1, 2, clear. And we got all the villagers. Just you wait, I won't forget this. Uh, wow, dude, you are actually pretty nimble. And how the flying hell is what is that pendant hidden in there? Because if she crashed, she would have been unconscious all the time. La Fise and the moon-shaped pendant. Let's ask Grandpa about this. And did you see the transition between 2D sprites and 3D models? There's one disturbing character that actually does that, and I don't like it. And this is the secret of the Moon Kingdom. Moon Kingdom, the mystical kingdom they speak of in legends. Huh. It's a mystical kingdom they speak of legends. Where have I heard that before? Well, it's Namco, so don't ask too much because, oh boy, this game really gets some interesting themes around all the time. Hey Grandpa, is there really a Moon Kingdom? Perhaps there is, but then again maybe not. Really kind of ambiguous, hey little buddy? Well, I'm worried about that Garius character who kidnapped the girl. Either way, we need to take matters into our own hands now. Klonoa, tell Forlock Forest Granny about this. Okay, I'm on my way. The Moon Kingdom. People get accustomed to it because for some reason my emulator, yes I'm using an emulator unfortunately, gets frozen and starts to play different music in sometimes. And we got all the 6 characters. And as you just saw, the song actually got a little longer. Remember, each time you get all the 6 characters, the songs get even longer. Anyway, guys, as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This is part 1 of Let's Play Klonoa. I'm the Gaming Power Wolfgang. Have a fantastic day, and take care.